Hello, this is Olivia Lucar, and this is a vlog for English 231 on creating my Methaphone. The Methaphone is a productive tool that gives us a sense of using our phone without doom scrolling or overuse. When creating my own Methaphone, I knew I wanted to do something very simplistic. I wanted this tool that would promote the avoidance of impulse phone use while also having realistic materials that I had with me. So my Methaphone is created using cardboard. I cut 6 rounded cardboard pieces and taped them together as a base for my Methaphone. I knew I wanted multiple layers of cardboard to provide durability similar to how our smartphones can endure very harsh conditions. While the cardboard is durable, it does pose the threat of getting wet and kind of like disintegrating in the occasion of rain or any other condition where it might get wet. So to avoid this, I wanted to wrap my cardboard in aluminum foil. The reflective foil appeals to people's needs of using the phone camera by mimicking the selfie mode that is on all of our phones, while also being weather resistant just like the glass model. The foil also provides a clean slate for user customization, which I believe is one of the many reasons that we are all so attached to our smartphones, is because each one is unique to ourselves and to our own preferences. So to represent the different applications, I cut different color sticky notes and stuck them to the foil. This mimics the applications on our phones, specifically social media applications that my generation, I think, relies on the most. So we have Facebook in the blue, Instagram in the pink, Snapchat in the yellow, TikTok in blue, and YouTube in pink. And because these are sticky notes, they are movable wherever you would like to place them on the Methaphone. The only challenge that I really experienced while designing this product was how to get the foil to stop bunching up like this in the back. I tried multiple times, and unfortunately, this was the best that I got. However, I found that this actually makes it easier to hold because it does make the cardboard a little bit thicker than it was when it was just the cardboard. So, affordances of my Methaphone is that my Methaphone mimics the feeling of holding an actual smartphone without any notification distractions. The Methaphone is used solely at the user's disposal. However they want to use it, they can. Allowing users to engage with their own personal preferences, mine is the main affordance and the way that I chose to design my own Methaphone. The customization feature allows users to make their own, inviting them to create their own Methaphone features. The sticky notes on the apps are very movable, which was something I really enjoy doing on my phone, is moving my apps around and kind of laying it out the way I want it to be seen. So that was a big thing that I wanted to incorporate on my Methaphone, was how we could be able to kind of like color sort them too. Um, I did take a minute to kind of organize them and arrange them in the way that I thought the colors would fit together, similar to how I would typically do on my own phone. So since we get to customize the way we look at our own home screen and our own lock screens, users will also be able to do that with this design of the Methaphone. So when the task of carrying this around, it's about the same size as my smartphone. It's a little bit more narrow, so I wasn't concerned about carrying it around. I was more so concerned about not having my phone, which kind of reflects on my own technology dependence when I really think about it. Because while the tasks that this Methaphone can complete are extremely limited, it does have a great impact on the way we view our own technology dependence. Because after carrying this around, it is apparent on how much I rely on my own phone to fulfill any boredom that I may be experiencing at any given moment, at any given time. I reached for my phone numerous times throughout the day when I had this thing. Um, and when I grabbed my Methaphone, I realized its functions are extremely limited and it really doesn't do anything. It doesn't really communicate with others. It has no way of seeing the outside world other than these sticky notes. Um, it did, however, bring some clarity because the time where I would have typically been doom scrolling or overusing my phone when I didn't really necessarily need to was now a space that was filled with nothing, which forced me to interact and talk with others about classes I had that day, what was going on that day. It also made me feel like my communication points were stronger when I was communicating just because I had nothing to distract myself with. There's no do not disturb feature on this, so it was just there's nothing on it. Um, but I used this especially when I was about to go into classes and stuff. I was able to actually talk to people as opposed to a normal day when I would just typically be scrolling on my phone waiting for classes to start.